Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. Line gets set, first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it.
Oh, look out! He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ball State. What a catch and run for...
This offense is... They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's...
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs managed. But the way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
He's got it again. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. They'll give it to the back. Puts him in the spin cycle. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Not a chance. Missed it. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. coming after it. Still on his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Cardinals are rolling down the field. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Thacker. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. They're going back to the ground. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right there. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Finds his man down the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll ride Davis here. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Six-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He's right on target. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. The give from the gun. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They'll give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Got it! And he will. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback will audible. Wants to throw on first down. On target. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Off play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
It's complete to the left. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Trying to get to him. And the defense, got him at the 27. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ball State.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. The give and tick, 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 tick. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? And the Cardinals get it past the sticks.
They came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. As they come to the line on 2nd down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A first down run on the doorstep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they end. First down for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll throw it on first down. And he grabs it at the 15. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Cardinals want to move quickly. Try to barge their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys...